Christmas story. So, a Christmas story, 1989-ish, living in Maryland, and never forget coming into the living room when we used to each get our own chair where the Christmas gifts would go, and seeing, and we had they were completely unwrapped, so those were the Santa gifts, and seeing a Nintendo and a Nintendo Power Pad. And as a fat kid when I was young, it was the only way I probably exercised for months in that cold winter. Was I did miles of track racing on the Nintendo Power Pad, and that was a very good Christmas.
My son had heard his whole life that I had really missed the fact that my parents never got me an Easy Bake Oven. And then a couple years ago, I was living out in Utah, far away, and for Christmas, an original Easy Bake Oven showed up that he had found on eBay. It was the greatest Christmas gift ever. And I'm taking that with me this year at Christmas, and that's gonna be, I'm gonna bake brownies with my Easy Bake Oven for dessert for our Christmas dinner.
A long time ago when we were kids, we would get in our stockings tangerines, apples, nuts. Why, I don't know. Usually ended up into a big fight with the tangerines, the apples, the nuts, throwing them at my siblings and whatnot in lieu of snowballs. Favorite memory.
So last Christmas, I got my dad a scratch-off lottery ticket. Scratched it off. He thought he won $68,000. He left the Christmas party, went straight to the gas station just to find out he didn't win $68,000. We still give him grief about that to this day.
So yeah, when I was 8 years old, all I wanted for Christmas was a Daisy Red Ryder BB gun. And my parents didn't want to get it since everybody said, "You'll shoot your eye out." And then they gave it to me anyway, and went out Christmas that afternoon on Christmas Day and shot at this sign, and the BB ricocheted off the sign and hit this icicle on the gutter on the house and fell down and hit me right in the face and broke my glasses, but I still got both eyes.
It's Christmas a long time ago. It's one of my first bikes I ever got. My dad bought me a bike, and it's one of my favorite bikes, and I probably had it for about 3 or 4 years. I believe it was my first bike, so that was probably one of my favorite Christmases.
All right, my favorite Christmas memory would have to be probably about, I want to say about 8 or 9 years ago. We were visiting my grandparents over in Indiana, and my cousins had stopped by, and that Christmas it had decided to snow something fierce. And we were sitting by the back door next at the kitchen table, and my little cousin Tyler, he's probably would have been about 6 at the time, he walks up and he's standing there like this in front of the door, and he goes, "Man, that's a lot of white death." And then everybody lost it, and it's still probably one of the funniest Christmas stories ever.
But I'm also just super looking forward to Christmas now. I mean, this year we're gonna be home. It's gonna be our first Christmas in the new house, and just quiet with Christy and the boys and myself. So really looking forward to a great kind of quiet day. And that will really cap off quite a year that has been not only very busy and exciting and stressful and everything, but just I think everybody's ready for this year to come to an end and maybe move on. But I don't know, it was a very difficult year, but it was fun, and I want to say thank you to everyone that made it fun. In these troubling and wild times, we were able to get out there and ride and meet new people and just do life a little different, and we did it with a lot of help from you guys and my staff and just phenomenal people. The cycling community, I really can't thank you enough, and my staff, I bow to them. They are rock stars. So thank you very much, and Merry Christmas.